When someone is asking for some help, they usually get to the point where they say, I need some help. You don't often hear, I want some help. You hear, I need some help. They've waited till they can't really help themselves anymore, and they're at an absolute breaking point and things are going wrong. We have a very individualistic way of looking at how we live in the modern world. You need to be able to take care of yourself, and there's a whole lot of shame involved in feeling like we need some help. I couldn't help myself. I failed. But why? People love saying the cliche of we are humans, we're a social creature. But what does that actually mean? If you consider your dog to be a social creature, you understand that if you left it alone, it would be miserable. You wouldn't expect it to be okay by itself because it's in its nature to be social and to need help. Wolves hunt in packs. They don't do well solo. Should a wolf be ashamed if it needed help? So we're this social creature that only rose up above all the other animals in the world by the power of teamwork. Yet we hate asking for help. We wait till we're absolutely desperate before we do it. Shouldn't it be a part of our daily life? Asking for help has these negative connotations, and you feel like you can only say it if you're on the brink of collapse. You should seek help. Have you tried calling a helpline? Please help me. And yeah, maybe if you get help in these contexts, it'll raise you up from rock bottom to maybe just fine. Maybe even good, and that's awesome. But what if you got help when you were already good? Maybe you could be great, maybe even amazing and do amazing things. Could you quickly help me pick this up? Would you help me understand this? I'd love some of your feedback on my work. Can you help me? We often don't do this because we're afraid to burden people. And we're afraid of asking too much, annoying them or otherwise just inconveniencing them. I could do it myself, right? And yeah, you probably could. But then you're missing out on a great opportunity. Because when someone asks me for help, it makes me feel good about myself. And if you kind of think about it for just a second, you realize that asking someone for help is a form of giving them a compliment. You want me to move this table with you? Oh, you must think that I'm fit, healthy, and strong enough to be able to do this. You want me to help proofread your essay? Wow, I guess I am pretty good at this stuff. I guess I must be kind of smart. Asking someone for help is a show of respect and trust. And not only that, when you help someone, you often get to share in some of their success. And sometimes it's tangible, like a cold drink and a slice of pizza after moving some furniture. But sometimes it's social. That warm feeling you get when you're teaching something to someone and then they finally get it. We are social creatures. We are designed to share both in the struggles and in the rewards. You reap what you sow, and if you plant trees with others, one day you'll have a lot of fruit to choose from. So maybe if we all ask each other for a bit more help, we'd all be better off. Of course, there is an asterisk, as always, with things like this, and it's that you need to be doing this with people that you trust. There are people out there that are not good. There are bad people out there who will just take what they can from you and never give anything back. People will willingly take advantage of you if they get the choice. Or sometimes people don't even know how they can help you. I know this happens a lot with people and their parents. Sometimes people can't understand each other's problems because of their differences. Like, I'm not going to ask my dad for advice on a haircut. No offense, Dad, but come on. So the answer to this is to ask the right people. Ask different people different things. And if you're asking the right person for help, I think they'll usually be happy to oblige. Or if they're busy and they can't help you, they should tell you. And if they tell you why without making you feel bad, then what's the harm in asking? If this hasn't been your experience in the past though, you're not alone. I think that most people have bad experiences when asking for help, which is why we are so hesitant to do it. But I think it's time to get over this and get back to helping people. Now I'm aware that when I talk like this, I start sounding like I'm in like a hippie commune or even a cult when we should all, hold hands and sit in a circle and sing around the campfire. I know that it comes across that way. And the fact that we feel negative connotations towards this kind of behavior deserves a video all on its own. But I'll just say one thing. Next time you have some tasks or some jobs to do, see if you can do it with a friend. Ask them for some help. Maybe it's some shopping, maybe it's a couple errands. Just do it with someone, If you're just keeping the boring shit fun, that's a form of help. And if you have nothing on, if the other option is to sit at home and watch Netflix and play video games, what's the harm in going for a drive or a little walk around with someone and just keeping things interesting with them? I think that's the lowest and easiest form of help. And it doesn't even feel like you're asking for help, really. Remember, asking for help really doesn't have to be rock bottom, do or die type shit. It can be tiny, and I think that that's a really good place to start. So I think I want to start wanting help, not needing help. Because if I need help, I should have wanted help quite a while ago. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Surely you have. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.